What's up, folks? Commander Soul here, and welcome back to the DCI Last Alliance Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, Kingdom of Khazad-dûm playthrough. In the last two episodes, we have expanded and sold a region to the Noldor in exchange for an alliance. We currently control 7 provinces: Barad-dûm, Narg-dûm, and Kibble-dûm in the Ered Luin. Then we have 6 provinces. Darn. Khazad-dûm, our capital, in the centre of the map, with a fairly sizable and strong army here, soon to be even larger and stronger. And then in the north-east, we control Erebor and the Iron Hills, with a decent army between these two regions, soon to be even stronger when we get these Khazad swordsmen out. Yes, indeed. We can get all of our units from the Iron Hills because of the lovely fact that it is a fortress and therefore is not affected by the barracks event. I believe we were at an end turn, so that is what we shall do. End the turn. As we prepare our armies for war. We need to muster 3 armies, perhaps 4. One at Khazad-dûm to face the goblins. One at Erebor / the Iron Hills to face Rune and / all the goblins. Perhaps 2 armies there, one for each enemy. And one in the northern Ered Luin to face the Hillmen. Now, I have no idea where we were going with this diplomat. Probably to get an alliance with Lothlorien, so they don't attack us.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna stick you. That's not possible, sir. You are mistaken, sir.
Ah, good. An army is gathering now. An army of great strengths. We are soon to get much money coming in from the north. And then we will get the garrison quarters so we can recruit and retrain our Ered Luin wardens. Over here, I do not think it... Oh, my. That's a worryingly large army. I would really rather not face that with what we have here. We may have to withdraw from Erebor. Perhaps let Erin Garland fight it. Let's actually check this out. Orcs of the Misty Mountains are at war with Erin Garland. So we could pull out of Erebor and focus our forces once again at the Iron Hills, which I think may be wise. Ah, now that's a problem. I may have to get these Frieswire hirelings. But if we get attacked by High Chieftain Gorgol, he'll probably go for Erebor, not here, so I will refund that. Which will allow us to build the barracks in Khazad-dûm. Which will allow us to push on in Bargasol and their goblin raiders, warmongers, and snag skirmishers that are present there. They really do not have a lot. The elves are rebuilding Ostinithil, but they still haven't sent any armies there, which is concerning. Yes, I will go over to the Iron Hills and start recruiting even more units here. Longbeard Axemen or Nogrod Raiders. I'd rather have Belaghost Dragonbanes. Or the Axemen. Actually, I'll take Iron Hills Veterans. They're cheaper. Actually, none of these units are particularly expensive. I'll get the Longbeard Axemen. Let's hope they don't attack us. But they probably will, and we will have to retreat. If we lose that army, it will be problematic, to say the least. I should have been more careful about where we moved that force to. Oh, they're heading for the Iron Hills to attack it. They're a turn away. We cannot get there before them. So I guess we return to Erebor. They haven't taken it, and it hasn't yet rebelled. Plus, we have got an army training here.
Honor, my lord.
How much do we have in here? 1 free upkeep slot, that's all. So I guess we get a town watch. And now we can build Nolt here. Though I would still very much like to recruit more by way of armies. How much money are we making each turn? About 3,000. Yes, they will hit us this next turn, so I can only recruit things with a 1 turn. Yeah, let's get a ballista. I don't see any reason not to. Khazad-dûm, the army there is now ready.
Aye, lord. My king.
I'll take everything.
Aye, lord. My king.
No, I won't. I'll leave the Longbeard Axemen there for retraining. It'll be 7 units versus 5, and none of them are particularly strong. We will be able to see if they come for us from Western Forodwaith, so I'm not overly concerned about that. And next turn we will make more money, which is very, very good. And it is actually time for the next turn now. We cannot move anybody else except... Yes, we need to get an alliance with Lothlorien and, most importantly, Erin Garland, who are somewhere up here, so we'll go for them immediately. I'll also put normal tax rate here, so we're making even more money. Growth is not important in Khazad-dûm. We cannot upgrade the settlement any more than it already is. We have a considerable army heading for Inbargathol, and that one will fight its way up the mountains there. I hope they're coming for an alliance.
We cannot have another worthy proposal then. Excellent. This proposal is of little interest. Another proposition. This is
Okay.
an honor and a pleasure.
We have trade rights with them, which is good. If they attack us, we are in big trouble, but they should be more focused on the orcs of the Misty Mountains, who may or may not have besieged us at the Iron Hills. I'm not entirely convinced they have. It would have probably teleported us to that region if that was the case. Sent an emissary to the Men of the Mountains. Next turn we will have 2,000 gold. And let's go speak to the men of the mountains then. Oh, they're actually very close. Northern Calenarden.
Aye, my liege. In your name, son. Aye, noble son. Sending
Ooh, that's very useful. Interesting. The elves of Eringarlen have Ninglaw.
I'm gonna stick you.
They didn't besiege it. Perhaps because they can no longer face this army. It is too strong for them. But next on the agenda is a mining network. Definitely. If we can hold that army there, then we can force them into doing what we want them to do. And that will be very good. But we just need more territory, more armies. More money, most importantly, I think. Yes, money is by far what we lack at this stage. I actually hope that the goblins do besiege us so that we can kill that large army, including their faction leader. It would be very, very useful if we could do that. Oh, they are going to allow us to just pull their entire garrison out, which we will most definitely do. We should probably also press on those guys before it is too late. We are making about 2,000 a turn, perhaps a little less, which is not bad. Snagger skirmishers. Snagger skirmishers.
At your service. Moving quietly. It's not an honor, my lord. Marching now.
We will attack Captain Muslag, who will not retreat, most likely. If he does retreat, that's not the end of the world. Now he is going for Erebor.
Aye, noble son. Aye. Honor, my lord. My king. Aye, lord. Aye, lord. I'm gonna stick you.
But will he actually... He will attack it. That's for certain. So I will need to move an army to intercept.
I'm gonna stick you.
I hate how we have so little forces.
Aye, my liege.
How far can he get?
My blade. I'm gonna stick you.
Okay, we are going to pull out of Erebor. Refund me that money.
Aye, noble son.
I just cannot hold it at this time with this smaller force.
Have a taste of my blade. I'm gonna stick you. March to glory.
Hope we don't annoy Rovanian too much doing this.
Making camp here, son.
Let's lower the tax rate. They still hate us, but not the end of the world. It will be taken by the orcs this turn.
My king. By your will.
Ah, the odds are very much in our favour. 200 there, Snagger skirmishers. They will inevitably get to use all of their arrows. Sorry, So Nagmuz is by far the bigger threat, but still not a very large threat, and Captain Muslag is not a threat at all, provided we take his javelins on our armoured units. And shielded. Shields are more important. This battle map is fairly likely to be bugged. Yep. Bugged. Because we cannot get up there other than by going. Well, we don't care about that guy. He can stay alive. No, don't rotate. It's this army we care about. The one that can. And will. And will march towards us. Minor militia is not going to be maybe necessary. Let's speed it up. I do like the voice lines that they have here. That is a beautiful shot of all of our dwarves marching onwards. They're currently not using flaming ammo. But they will now. It slows down their rate of fire, which is why I want to use it. They do look very nice, our dwarves. Ah, they're actually starting to fire now. Good. Well, those three are just sort of stuck there. Oh, that's very nice. They're wavering already? Wow. Ah, but we are slowly hitting our own troops. We've killed 6% of their army and 1% of our own with friendly fire. You should be able to shoot those without hitting your own men, dwarves. Nope, okay. Come on then, rush up the mountain, you fools. I will keep an eye on the minimap so that this snagger skirmishers person doesn't hit us. Collapse onto them. Now then, are they firing or firing?
If we remain true and steadfast,
One arrow.
victory will be ours.
You're going to torch those snagger when you get into position. $189 drops to $178. Oh, that's not good enough. Keep firing. More fire. There we go. That's torched a fair amount of them.
Only half the enemy force remains.
I do love that sound. They're picking these snugger to pieces, and it's beautiful. We cannot allow them to rout. This is a costly battle. But those snugger skirmishers are still being cut to pieces. It's any arrow that hits them kills them. Charge! You're running down a hill, it's not that hard. Okay, let's speed it up now. This is over.
The enemy army flees the field. After them, cut the cowards down. Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Go kill their general. Good.
The enemy general. Look how our cowardly foe runs. It is time to press the attack.
And they're gone. Ah, not enough.
This is a clear victory.
Lost 189. 9 of them were friendly fire. Khazad spearmen there taking the top spot, but they took so many casualties as well. They have done a great job in this battle, those Khazad spearmen. I just need more units. Always more. But Embargasol does not yet fall. Even though there are only 100 and something. We still have a veritably large, quite large army in this area, in this theatre. Erebor will fall, that's fine, as long as they don't attack the Iron Hills, I do not mind. It's only making us 100 coins. Its loss would not be the end of the world. Khazad-dûm, on the other hand, the loss of that would very much be a big problem. While we do not need a Khazad-dûm or any of our regions to stay alive, losing Khazad-dûm would be worrisome. Rioting in Erebor. They just don't want to attack Erebor. He doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, you two go back to Erebor. And you, because you're at full strength. But you, head for the Iron Hills. Yeesh, if they knew what they were doing, this would be a whole lot more concerning for me. We can maintain that siege for a while.
What is it you wish to discuss? This seems quite very well. What else do you suggest? You hold us at rats. Pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
Lovely.
Aye, sir. This journey is over, sir. Now within your command. Now continue to move. Aye, my lady.
Yeah, we can afford to siege them out. They are not able to recruit anything while they are being sieged. Ah, good. We're getting the garrison quarters there so we can retrain and recruit. We only get 2 free upkeep, and those will both be Eredluin Wardens. Nockwood Raiders are quite expensive. We just need another general over here, really. That's what we need. Then I can push out in a direction. I do not know where the regions, where the settlements are in this area. I know there's a settlement around about here the Wirm Vale.
Aye, sire. Aye. Aye, lord.
I'll send an army that way to Erebor.
Aye. Forward. Move out.
And we will end the turn here. Minor Militia is a very bad unit. Iron Hills Veterans are a pretty good unit. It's really a toss-up between who you get in those cases. Because Minor Militia is available everywhere Iron Hills Veterans are not, as far as I know. And now, of course, he decides he wants to attack something. Thank you very much.
Make for the hills, lads. Run.
We're going to lose this unit.
Do 'em today, sire.
I'm going to auto-resolve this battle. There's no way we can win this. We killed 2, and they retreat to Erebor.
Marching to battle, sire.
If they now attack Erebor, I'm going to be very annoyed. Right, 1 turn until we get the barracks here and can get Longbeard Axemen and Nogrod Raiders.
My king. Aye, noble sire.
They should probably surrender. They know they can't win that battle there.
My king. Aye, lord.
I can't risk sending this army past High Chieftain Gorgel. He cannot kill it. We may lose Erebor and this army because I cannot get it back. Every time. There's no way I can get it past High Chieftain Gorgel. They're faster than us.
Aye, my lord.
Much faster.
Aye, sire. Honor, my lord. Aye, sire. I'm gonna stick you.
We can move nowhere. That's...
In your name, sire.
Okay, good. He's in ambush mode.
Aye. Forward.
So move them there.
Joining our forces.
And we slowly make our way around to join up with Captain Hanar, who will stay right where he is.
Gonna stick you.
They wouldn't be free anyway. And then we will have a proper army big enough to deal with Captain Gorgol. Right, we're still safe from reinforcements.
I can't even get there.
Goblin Town. Goblin Raiders, Goblin Reavers, Snagger Skirmishers. Goblin Town will be a very useful town, a place for us. Right, and this turn... What? But I told him to stop moving. Where's Chieftain? Oh dear. I told it to stop moving. I told it that quite clearly, and yet he moved anyway. We're going to lose that army now. I'm going to make a save here and then auto-resolve. If the auto-resolve is not in our favour, I will return and fight the battle myself. Well, that's probably accurate. Okay, he is attacking Erebor. That's good. Oh, a Lorien army.
Victory. Our most noble conquest, sire. My king. Aye, sire.
Full retreat. Merge those two and get that way now. Khazad-dûm has built that, which is very good. And Erebor has built a brew pub. Well, blast. Oh, the Iron Hills is building its mining network. Thank heavens.
Aye, my liege.
Lord Regan must return in shame. And Khazad-dûm will need to build maybe the fairgrounds, maybe the mithril mines.
Aye, sire.
I won't merge any of the other units because they're mostly healthy.
Aye, lord.
But I will... I can't because that's there.
Your own forces about, eh?
Good lord.
What is it you wish to discuss? No, we cannot.
Ah.
Very well. What else do you
Oh dear.
That seemed fruitful. Farewell.
That's a big army and they're very good. Because they're elves. Okay, we do have better units, but not by a lot. And yes, Galadriel has her own unique bodyguard unit, which is quite cool.
Yes, sire.
Well, we definitely need an alliance with the old... What's this? The Durin's Tower. We just need population to grow here then, I guess. End the turn. We will lose Erebor this turn, which will lose us 140-ish income. But that is very acceptable. For we will soon be able to make that twice over from elsewhere. Oh, they didn't actually attack. That's very nice of them. March against Sauron. Right, we have a good amount of money. And yet cannot do anything in Bargasol. But here... I would very much like to get more money. Where is it? Where's the... There it is, the inn. 100 income, that would just give us an extra 50. That would give an extra, what, 800? Almost 700.
Aye, my lord. Of course, sire. Have a taste of my blade.
Well, we figured out where their armies were going then.
Aye, sire. How can
I'm gonna stick you.
Khazad-dûm will get the mithril mines. Yeah, we can't face that in the field, but they likely won't attack us because they know that they can't defeat us either. It's a stalemate for now. They've left Erebor alone. Very interesting. I would like some more Khazad swordsmen, I must admit. They're very good units.
Aye, sire. Aye, my king.
I'm gonna stick you.
Should I get another spy? I'm making 3,000 gold, so yes.
Have a taste of my blade.
Honor, my lord. Leading the men with honor.
I'm gonna stick you.
By your will, sire, we shall engage. Victory! We march to glory. Aye, noble sire.
You go there.
On watch here.
You and you head back for retraining to Khazad-dûm.
March! That'll do 'em today, sire. Aye, my liege. We'll rest here the night, sire.
King Durin the Fourth is really not a good governor. So actually, I'll leave him outside of the settlement. He's that bad. Khazad-dûm is currently useless to us. Right, I shall end the turn once more, and that will be the end of this episode. I hope we get another general soon. Our family tree is growing quite quickly, which is very useful. And I really wish those orcs would make up their minds as to what they're going to do in the north, which is apparently just wander around aimlessly for now. Which gives us time. Time to build up a larger army in the Iron Hills so that we can both defend it from Rune. Yes, I will get the Mithril mines. Since it'll be next turn before we can retrain them anyway. Does it actually reduce? It does by a lot, but I think I have to keep him in there just in case. I don't want him being attacked and us being drawn in. You know what? You go up and take his place by Goblin Town. Tiny little town called... Ah, he's got Warg bodyguards, yes. The orcs are definitely going for... Oh, Foreign Inglaw. I can speak to this person. Talfagoron. Sylvan Archers, Woodmen, okay. And Erebor remains in our control for now. Ah! Aha! This ballista is likely to die. But we will not lose this settlement for it. To survive. Ballistae are cheap and can be killed without me worrying about it. It's just our other units that I would rather like to keep going. But that runic army stands precisely no chance against the garrison of the Iron Hills. That orc army is just going to sit there for now. Very well. And as expected, the ballista will die. Let's see how much it takes with it. 6. I inflicted 7 casualties.
No, my lord. We're worth the money. Aye, my lord.
Ah, very well. Wow, we still have a ballista. I'm not heartless enough to sacrifice it. I will get that Longbeard Axeman unit. And that will conclude today's episode. I do hope you've all enjoyed. And I will see you next time. Commander Soul, over and out.